This is something you probably thought I'd never say, but emo rap is dead.
Patrick, I thought you were the emo rap god. Hypocrite!
Sell out! You're a liar! You're fake! You're phony!
Hold on. Just give me a minute. I think it's time that myself and you guys all should stop using the term emo rap because it's really just pigeonholing people and putting them into a box that is pretty hard to escape. And I have vowed that after this video, I will stop using it as a term to categorize sad music. I have publicly stated my opinion on the word emo rap and the genre label emo rap and how I feel about it and what I think it's doing to the scene as a whole. Yo, I'm betting on emo rap, if that's what we're calling the genre, which I don't give a shit what people call it. I know some people hate that word or term, but it doesn't fucking matter to me.
That I think the next wave is going to be emo or sad rap.
Imagine if XXL did an emo rap freshman list. And at first I thought, who cares? It's just a genre label. It doesn't mean anything, which partially is true. It really is just a word. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Because at the end of the day, a truly versatile artist will be able to expand beyond that genre-bounding term and be able to make any kind of music, and as long as it sounds good, then it really doesn't matter. I mean, think about it. You could literally name a genre anything. You could name it dog shit, and if it's really dope and people like it, they'll be like, hey, yo, this dog shit is fire. But by labeling every sad song an emo rap song is putting artists in a box, and I've been a huge part of that problem. I've been making these top 20 or top whatever number list emo rap song videos for about a year now, and I have a pretty simple explanation why. One, when I first made it, I had no idea what the scene was, what it was about, or even the term emo rap. I didn't even know it.
And this genre of rap, which I think at the moment doesn't have a name.
So I didn't really know what the appropriate name was to categorize this music. And two, it's a very popular search term. People search it, they find my videos, I get views, I grow. Very simple. But like I've said, by doing that, I'm putting not only these artists in a box, but myself, as a lot of you guys watching think that I only listen to sad music, which I do listen to a lot of it and I do like it, but I really only listen to it about 25% of the time because I don't like being sad. And that's kind of how I feel when I listen to that music. I get questions like, do you listen to anything other than emo rap? And I'm so baffled, and I'm like, of course, I mostly don't listen to it. But then I've realized that it's kind of my fault why people think that.
Okay, we get it. Use the term emo rap for views, and now you're putting people in a box. Move on.
Now, I don't really know where the name came from, who was the first person to say it, if it was intentional, but what I do know is that as Lil Peep rose to stardom, it became a very, very popular term. Whether it was the industry or popular blogs and media brands, YouTube channels, I don't really know who coined the term emo rap, but it was heavily, heavily associated with Lil Peep, and for, a good reason. I feel like he embodied what emo rap is, and I'm not saying that he started the genre of emo rap or sad rap, but he did make that brand, that aesthetic, that image, and that sound really, really big. In fact, he was the biggest. But I'm almost positive that Peep himself didn't label his music emo rap. So basically what happened is ever since Peep has been popular, since 2016, 17, 18, and now even 19, he's still very popular, people have just been biting his sound. And that one's really not up for debate.
It's Jesus. My dad told me that you emo rappers are still copying Lil Peep.
And I know that other big artists and big influencers in this scene will agree with me. There are a ton of Peep clones out there. Whether they're doing it intentionally or not, they're just not gonna get support and they're not gonna grow because you're immediately gonna have that attached to you as you're copying Lil Peep. And that means the guitar beats and the crazy, crazy reverb over the vocals, the pop punk voice inflections, rapping about castles and demons and cocaine and saying things like make me bleed and burn me down. Those are all things that Peep did, and whether or not he was the first one to do it, he did it the best and he did it the biggest. So I don't care if you have to say, oh, fucking here's proof that this person did it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who did it, when, at what time. I don't care if you found somebody from the 1970s. Bottom line is Peep made it trendy. So if you're doing it now, you're copying him. Now, I'm not saying that people can't individually use a guitar beat or the big reverb on the vocals or even say some of those lyrics if that's truly how you feel like you need to express yourself. But when you put them all together in one formula, that is biting. Furthermore, we just have people taking this emo rap genre and milking it, and just the industry is pushing these gimmicks. I'm not gonna talk about that because you guys already know how I feel about that, but that just kind of puts that stain on the term emo rap. It just makes the whole scene, the whole vibe look bad. You put those two things together and then now you have everyone associates the words emo rap with either A, somebody who's just sounding like Lil Peep, and B, some weird gimmick clone that the industry is promoting. So then when I make a video and it says top 20 emo rap songs, even if none of them are anything like Lil Peep or they're not gimmicks at all, people automatically build that association right off the jump just from the title. If you don't really get it, just let me play you some of the songs that I've promoted as an emo rap song.
The ways that you flip right, I ain't really tryna talk, I can talk now. Do you feel me now, girl? Yeah, I just wanna know. Hey, my gosh, thanks for letting me know. Is she too bad for my own good?
It's just not. Like, that's just not an emo rap song, but I put it in a list categorizing it as that. So it's just not fair to the artist. It's not fair to the community. It's not fair to myself. I feel like it's better late than never for me to just stop using that term. Okay, so where do we go from here? I'm just gonna stick to using the word underground rap. Underground is a vague and accurate term because if you're not in the mainstream, then technically you're underground. And rap, obviously, is a great categorization for anything related to hip-hop. I mean, it's been around forever. It's always been the general term. It's just like the same thing as saying rock or country. You can kind of get a very vague description of what you're about to hear. But if I want to make a list of sad songs, a top 20 list or whatever, which I definitely still will do in the future, I'm just gonna list it as sad rap songs, or I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Because if I just do underground rap and then they're all sad, people don't really necessarily know what they're signing up for. But if I use the term sad rap, then you kind of understand what you're getting into before you click on that video. Because sad music has existed forever, and sad rap has existed forever as well. So if you are an artist and you predominantly make sad music, that's okay. But that doesn't make you an emo rapper. I feel like emo has a sort of an image attached to it. Just like if you said goth, you consider yourself to be gothic or representing goth culture. If I didn't even show you a picture of somebody or introduce somebody to you and I said they're kind of goth, you would probably have an indication what they kind of look like or sound like or talk like or what their interests are. And I feel like that's the same way with emo. I don't really know the difference between all the shit. I don't care to pay attention enough, but you feel me, right? You know that there's some difference. So if I say, hey, this is an emo rap song, you're kind of already gonna build an association with what it sounds like. But if I say, hey, this is just a sad rap song, it could be anything. I mean, it could be Drake. Would you consider Drake an emo rapper? No, you wouldn't. Could you consider him a sad rapper? Maybe. Because at the end of the day, emo rap is considered a trend. And I don't know if you guys are totally aware of this, but people see it as something that's going to fall off. So if we, as a community, identify as emo rappers, we will just be a trend that will peak at some point and will die very hard. But if we just say, hey, this is the underground rap community, and we just so happen to like sad rappers a little bit more than others, then we kind of have the potential to go anywhere from there. I'm sorry if I disappointed some of you. I'm sorry if you like the term emo rap. I'm gonna stop using it, and the only time I'm ever really gonna use it is for Lil Runaway, because Lil Runaway is definitely an emo rapper. He's definitely a fucking Peep clone.
Fuck my mom and fuck my dad!
And I'm just gonna use it to categorize people who are kind of just copying Lil Peep or copying the formula. But I will no longer be promoting any sad music under the term emo rap. I'm very interested to see how you guys react to this. What do you think of it? Do you even care about the term? I mean, you're not going to change my mind. I'm still not going to use it, but I'm just interested to see what you think. Do you think I hit the nail on the head with the term emo rap? Do you think that it really doesn't matter at all? Let me know in the comments below. I never know how to end my videos, so bye. I guess subscribe.